Welcome to my Days of Our Lives official channel. I hope everyone is having a wonderful day. Before we begin, please hit the subscribe button and give this video a thumbs up. Today on Days of Our Lives, Stephanie and Jada are tipped off about Everett's strange behavior. While Connie is teased by an imaginary Lee, Stefan consoles Gabi and Kristen gives Ava some instruction. Kristen informs Ava in her Titan office that Gabi left her a note yesterday night regarding Gabi Sheik's resurrection. It's a bad idea, according to Ava. Gabi despises Ava even though she was unaware that she had an affair with Stefan. She cannot expect Ava to sit next to her. Kristen says, "That's exactly what you're going to do, actually." Gabi slips into their bedroom wearing her dress from the previous evening when Stefan is fast asleep in bed. To return to the hospital, she gathers her rosary. Stepping out of bed, Stefan inquires about Rafe's well-being. She states bluntly, still in a coma, and turns to walk away. Stefan halts her. To be there for her, he needs her to stop pushing him away. Stefan is allowed to console her after she acknowledges her fear of losing Rafe. Jada sits with Rafe at the hospital, who is on a ventilator. Jada is scared to leave his side even if Kayla advises she go home and sleep. Rafe has gone through this before and recovered completely, Kayla tells her. There is no grounds for concern that he won't return to them. Rafe still has a lot of work to do in this world, so Jada hopes she's correct. Bobby feels compelled to dismiss Connie because of an imaginary Lee's taunt that Rafe might awaken from his coma while she is chopping vegetables at the flat. This strategy can backfire on her. Bobby reads an article about Rafe being stabbed online when he is in the pub. Though he didn't think Connie would go that far, he won't pass up this chance to get to know Jada better. As Stephanie gets closer, he declares out loud that he's going to the hospital immediately. Entering Everett mode, he tells her that he has to go see Marlena. She is pleased to learn that he is improving. He calms her excitement. "I don't want you to believe that we're reconciling." With a frown, she says she never considered that. As he walks away, she looks away, confused. Leaning over her desk, Kristen points something out to Ava. Kristen notes that they will have an opportunity to compete with Basic Black at Titan because to Gabi Sheik. Kristen says it's good business, but Ava thinks it's about Brady. Hence, Ava will need to swallow her pride and convince Gabi to join with them now. Ava informs her that Gabi's brother is unconscious. Gabi can compartmentalize, as Kristen is aware. It is up to Ava to make this job happen if she wants it. Kristen gives her the contract for Gabi. Gabi thanks her husband after they talk about Rafe at the mansion some more. It is comforting to have him with her. She can always count on Stefan to be there for her. "Stefan, make love to me," she urges, luring him into an intense kiss. Text says get the Days of Our Lives newsletter from Soaps. Receive daily summaries, exclusive interviews, spoilers, and breaking news alerts directly to your email. Jada begs Rafe to wake up in his hospital room, telling him how much she loves him. Bobby walks in. What Everett is doing there, Jada wonders. He merely wanted to apologize to her for Rafe and inquire about any leads. According to Jada, forensics is looking for DNA on the knife. Everett extends both his and the spectators' support. Jada is perplexed because they don't really know one another. He says he's beginning to think of Bobby as an extension of himself. "Already?" inquires Jada. Even though Everett still has a ways to go, he claims to be beginning to recall certain details of Bobby's past. If he recalls anything regarding Li Shin's passing, she queries. Everett doesn't. He gives her a shoulder rub and remarks that he's beginning to experience what Bobby is experiencing, particularly with her. Gabi looks seriously at Stefan from her bed, a cover draped around her bare chest. Gabi apologizes to Stefan in bed as they gather their breath. She regrets betraying Stefan's confidence, not that Eric got his kid back and that it was satisfying to screw over EJ. Stefan says he's sorry he got so upset with her. According to Gabi, people can steal, cheat, and lie to one another, yet they still need to trust one another. She promises to never conceal anything from him. Trust and honesty. They share a passionate kiss as he mimics her words. Stephanie tells Kayla about the double wedding when they are having brunch at the pub. She tells her mother that it didn't matter even though she consoled Alex following the Teresa revelation. Their history is all that exists. Although Stephanie claims that's also gone, Kayla believes that she and Everett are back together. It still hurts, but she supports his desire to work on his mental health, especially considering how aloof and contemptuous he is being. Kayla recommends a girls' night out before returning to the office. Ava tells Gabi how sorry she is for Rafe when she finds her at the hospital. "I apologize, you did not do it." Gabi makes fun of herself. Ava, offended, says she loved Rafe. Never would she wish this upon him. Ava's goal in being there is to formally introduce Gabi's sheet to Demera. Gabi boasts to Kristen about how well going over her head worked. Ava worries about her ability to work given Rafe's medical conditions. Gabi responds that it would provide a nice change of pace. Furthermore, before he was stabbed, Rafe encouraged her to get her life back on track. It appears that she has his approval. She gives a sign. Stefan offers Kristen a file. They exchange a tense glance. In Kristen's office, a well-groomed Stefan peruses a contract while complimenting himself on his cunning. He is concerned that he could run across Ava, but Kristen informs him that she is out attempting to get Gabi to Demera. Stefan trembles, speculating that Kristen might be retaliating against him and Gabi for pilfering her Demera shares. "You mean the way you made it look like I was abusing my own daughter?" Kristen yells back. Even if it upset her, she can go on. They may now bond over their shared contempt for EJ. After revealing his one-night fling with Ava, Kristen reassures her brother that she is not trying to hurt him. When Ava returns with Gabi's contract, she wouldn't treat her that way. Stefan is seated at Titan's desk across from a smiling Kristen and a frowning Ava. Jada pulls away from Everett's touch at the hospital. Her notion that he might be growing fond of her is met with disdain. All he wanted to do was be a friend and supporter. He broke up with Stefan, so he's on his own again and attempting to stay occupied. Jada saunters out, appearing uneasy. Connie acknowledges to the fictitiously at the flat that Bobby might be a liability. She will have to move him aside if necessary, just as she did with the commish. Outside the pub, Stephanie meets up with Jada. They compare notes and question whether Everett's is actually someone else. In the hospital, Everett runs into Kayla. Though it might not be her concern, she hopes he will show greater consideration for Stephanie's emotions. The nice man persona of Everett wanes. "You're exactly right," he says solemnly. "It is not your concern." Connie enters Rafe's hospital room covertly. She reaches for Rafe's monitor while wearing latex gloves, but she withdraws as Gabi shows up. "Why do you enter this room?" Gabi asks sharply. Thanks for watching. If you like this video, so please don't forget to subscribe my channel and don't miss any update.